Hello, what I really want is a Spice Girl. Sick, I fuck up my whole world. Pause when she told nothing like old girl. Scary and sporty.
What's up, Spicy crew? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'll be reviewing the latest episode of season 3, season finale of Bungo Stray Dogs. I can't believe this moment has happened. We're at the season finale of season 3. It's been 12 episodes already. Like, I cannot believe it. And the way they ended it was perfect. Like, I wasn't even mad. And as you can see, I'm surrounded by nothing but Bungo Stray Dogs merchandise. I got all 10 volumes of the manga, as well as this wonderful wall scroll that I got from MegaCon. So before I spoil anything more, there will be spoilers in this video, both manga and anime wise. So if you're not caught up in both, don't watch this video. But make sure to like my other videos and watch them as well. So without further ado, let's get into this video. First episode starts off with Atsushi and Atsushi chasing down the bad guy with the ability to infect people with a deadly virus. Atsushi actually got hit with this said virus, so he's kind of out of commission, but he's still pulling through. Atsushi, of course, wasn't even in the dust. He was also keeping up with Atsushi. He really was showing himself in this episode. Like, Atsushi has shown himself all throughout the anime and manga, of course, but I feel like this last episode in particular really dedicated Atsushi's abilities to adapt and overcome. He really grew up from the little boy who got starved and got kicked out of his orphanage to this guy or man who now is part of an organization that helps other people in need. He really has used his abilities for the good. He really has trained in his craft all by himself. Kunikita was the only one who taught him to fight, but to harness his own ability, that was all Atsushi, which is amazing, and that's why he's best boy. But the main event of that episode was Atsushi and Atsushi's fight with Yvonne G. That fight was amazing in the manga. Like, I kid you not, when I was getting caught up in BSD and I read that excerpt, I literally was at school reading it and I was screaming, bro. I was screaming and cheering on as if I was watching a movie. I wasn't even embarrassed because that's how dope it was. And the anime did not disappoint at all. They did a phenomenal job with capturing Atsushi and Atsugawa's combined attack. Black Tiger's claw basically allows Atsushi to slice through space and move in and out. It blew my mind. But what really made that scene was the fit that Atsushi was rocking, bro. It was basically a mixture between Atsugawa and Atsushi's clothing. The same jacket that Atsugawa wore, but a little bit more clawed up because of his wear tiger abilities. And it was just so dope. Especially in the end when Atsushi's attack was spinning move, bro, and he blasted Yvonne out of the freaking underground base that they were hiding out at. It was too much. It was too much for me. I was going crazy. But Atsushi pulled it off so well. He killed it, y'all. Like, I was so proud. I was so proud. And what made it even more special was before Atsugawa asked Atsushi the reason why he fought. And Atsushi's resolve was so strong. He was like, I fight to save people, to not go through what I went through when I was at that orphanage, and to get away from his abuser / dad, I guess. But after that, Atsugawa was like, okay, bet. I love this anime so much, and the freaking animation in this anime is amazing. Like, they did not disappoint. Another part of the episode that really got to me too was in the end when Fedora thought he had them and he turned around and saw my dog Dazai chilling now with our homie Fitzgerald from last season. I absolutely love Fitzgerald. He's one of my favorite villains, and his ability is even way doper as well. Like, the more money you spend, the more powerful you get. Who wouldn't want money and power? That goes hand in hand. I remember after their fight with Fitzgerald and reading the manga, and I was like, dang, wow, like they really just left my dog. Like, he's not coming back. Like, that sucked, because he was a really, really, really good villain. And when I was reading BSD and I saw that they brought my dog Fitzgerald back, I was so happy. I was so happy. And I was just so glad to see him back in action too. And really just climbing his way back to the top, you know. But just seeing Dazai and Fitzgerald there, seeing Fedora's face as he sees that they got him, it was just amazing. And Dazai is so smooth with it, man. Like, anything he does, he's so smooth with it, and he's extremely smart. What really got me in the end was when Dazai asked Atsushi how was it working with Akutagawa, because Dazai understands that there has to be a healthy rivalry, especially between these two strong kids like Akutagawa and Atsushi. Basically, Atsushi told Dazai that him and Akutagawa made a pact that in 6 months they will battle it out to the death, but within those 6 months, Akutagawa cannot kill anyone. And Akutagawa is part of the poor Mafia, which that's all that they do. And it really touched Dazai's heart, because you already know, back in season 1, 2, his homie was also a poor Mafia member who didn't kill at all, also ended up dying, and he was Dazai's best friend. And seeing Dazai hold that memorabilia that this homie left him, it almost shed a tear to me. Some funny parts throughout BSD was when Tanizaki saw Rampo at the reception dinner asking how he got a novel, and Rampo was like, I already figured out all the 500 villains in the story. And he was like, Chuya is still stuck in, which is so funny, because he was like, all he did was fight everyone, which sounds like Chuya. So it was really, really funny. When I read this part in the manga, literally it was Rampo versus Chuya, and I was like, really? Chuya and Rampo? Chuya will freaking mop Rampo. I don't care how smart Rampo is, he will freaking mop him. But then they freaking do a twist. My dog Rampo pulled out a freaking novel that our dog Edward Allan Poe made and trapped both Rampo and Chuya within the novel, which we all know is Poe's ability to create novels and encase his readers within a novel, and they can only get out if they solve the mystery. And of course, Rampo's special ability is super deduction, so of course he figured it out in no time. But we all know Chuya, he fights his way through everything. So it was very smart of them to do that and to make sure Chuya was separated from the group back in the previous episode. Other funny parts throughout the anime was just Atsushi and Akutagawa's bantering. They are hilarious. And especially seeing Atsushi like banter back with Akutagawa, who we all know Atsushi is this sweet little baby boy. In the first season, he was just so timid and he didn't really want to fight. And now he's up here freaking clawing people, relaxing his elbow and everything. Like, he has so much confidence now, and seeing that just makes me smile, because when he's not fighting and he's hanging out with his friends, he's still the same Atsushi. But when he gets into that fighting environment, that switch turns on, and that is just what makes him such a well-developed character and best boy. I'm always screaming he's best boy. With that being the season finale, I'm so excited for season 4 and what the anime has to bring, as well as the new guild that's being introduced, along with another villain who is just like the Joker. He's extremely dark. I'm also loving how dark the series is getting, because if you read the manga gets very dark. That's why I love it, because it has just the right amount of darkness, comedy, lightheartedness, all that fun stuff within the manga. So seeing this come to life in the anime is wonderful. I'm enjoying it 100%. I cannot wait season 4, and I can't wait to buy more manga. I believe volume 11 just came out a few weeks ago, and I need to get it like ASAP. But that concludes today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed watching this anime. Please make sure to like, comment on this video, of course, share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.
What I really want is a Spice Girl. Sick, I fuck up my whole world. Pause when she told nothing like, oh girl. Scary and sporty. Tell her what I want. What I really want is a Spice Girl. Freaking little mama. Said she